Well, Mr. Ranger Doggy says we're live. Live. Yeah. It looks like we already had some guests. Looks like Creeper. Good morning, Creeper. And good morning, funeral host. Good morning. Yes, I need some sludge. My sludge has been through it. All right. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, coffee. 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 Ooh. Hey, good morning, Brother Clarsky the Creeper. My new nickname is Brew Brew, huh? Brother Brew Brew. Oh, man. I need some coffee this morning. Coffee this morning? All right. A happy. A super duper. Happy. Frickin' A Friday. It's Friday. Friday. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy. In your neck of the woods. Got the coffee. Grab you some coffee, my brothers. Good stuff. Good stuff this morning. It's always good. It's always good. Let me turn the heater down. Starting to warm up down here. There we go. So it's Friday, the 27th of April, 2018. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. I'm glad it's Friday. Yes, I know I got to work tomorrow. But let's hope. Yes, I don't mind working until 5. I enjoy the cash in the pocket. But I'm hoping I work until noon, and then I can spend the rest of the day kind of hanging out, doing my laundry, and all that jazz. All that jazz. Yeah, huh, boo-boos? Yeah. That's the plan. And then, of course, after I get off work, I'm going to go probably fly drones or watch the drones get flown. I ain't going to fly them. But my friend Misty, she's going to go fly the drones on Saturday. It's supposed to be nice Saturday, so the wind's going to be light. So, yeah, that's the big plans for the weekend. And then Sunday, we'll go to my mom's house. I'm going to take the lawnmower I'm buying from Brother James and Sister Dorothy. Take that, I'll go down there and mow Mom's lawn and come on back. We're going to bring a pallet jack back. I'm bringing my dad's old pallet jack. Well, it's still basically pretty new. It's like within 10 years of being new, but we're going to bring a pallet jack back, so I have my own pallet jack at work. Oh, you got the painting? Yep, I got the paintings. Heck yeah, Brother Klarsky. I got Brad the Bus sitting over there. I got the big Brodowski. And then I got the Vlogger Show up here. I wish I had room to put all 3 of them up here for ambiance, but and then I got the Vlogger Show right there. I guess you could say I got all 3 up there for ambiance. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta be at work a little early today. I have to be there at 7:30. Yes, Brother Mark is definitely a good friend to have. All you fine people are good friends to have. But yeah, I gotta leave work around 10 after 7 or so, 5 after 7, and because I gotta be there at work early today. I have to head to the scrap yard. I got a big old heavy old forklift I gotta take to the scrap yard. Jackie. So that was kind of messed up. There, my voice is all cracking. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning. Hey, Brother Mark. Good morning, Brother Mark. Good morning. I apologize. I missed your live stream last night, man. I know I keep apologizing. I didn't even know you were live. Okay, Mr. Ranger, I will move for you. I gotta move for Mr. Ranger dog because he's all getting comfy. So I'm gonna move this around here like that. Put this over here like that. Move my cup of coffee over here like that. Yeah. Put that like that. Yeah. Okay. We got some ambiance still. All right. You still have one eye closed. Sleep with one eye open. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning. We'll grab you some coffee, Jackie. Try to get both eyes open. Wakey, wakey time. It's Friday. Frickin' a Friday. Gripping your pillow tight. Man, Metallica. My very first CDs, like when I could actually buy a CD back in the, what was it, 1990? Was my first CD, maybe 89, 90? Shoot. But Metallica, the Black Album was my first CD to buy. Metallica Black and Ugly Kid Joe, America's Most Wanted. Is that the name of the album? Yeah. Those were my two first CDs. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool, Jackie. Yeah, when I went, the day, I was living in Ojai, California, when I went and bought my Metallica Black album. And then I also, like I said, bought the Ugly Kid Joe album. And at the time, I rode my bike downtown Ojai. And I went to Blue Sky Music. That's where the record store or the music store was there in downtown Ojai. And leaving, when my buddy and I got there, so happened to be Madonna. Madonna was there at Blue Sky Music. I don't know what she was doing there, but she was leaving Blue Sky Music. And I remember her distinctively. She was drunk or high as a kite, one of the two, but she was totally whacked out. And I can remember her like stumbling into the to the car, that whoever, it wasn't a, it was just a regular car, but somebody was obviously was driving her. If I remember right, it was like a LeBaron. If I remember, you guys remember what a LeBaron is? Chrysler LeBaron, I think that's what it was. But yeah, she was hammered. She was pretty toasty roasty. But that was my memory of getting my first CD. Whoa, there you guys go. I can't get through a show without dropping you fine folks. I apologize. Like every day, I somehow manage to drop you guys. Every day. That's why I need to get a tripod. I need to get some sort of a tripod instead of like totally got you guys like, this is what you guys are hanging up on. Yeah, that's what you guys are hanging up on, that thing. My potassium bottle and my old Vistaprint cards. That's what you guys are hanging out on. And come on, it keeps falling. Like, so I need to get a tripod. Oh, I can remember getting tapes. I can remember taping songs off the radio. Man. Tapes with pencil retract fixed. Yes. Oh man, those were the days. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Let's get some more coffee. Yes, 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 yes. But yeah, I have to be at work early this morning. We have to go to the scrapper yard, the old scrapper yard. Like, before I go do my deliveries. I gotta go to the scrap yard and then come back, get all my stuff loaded for deliveries. It's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy Friday for me. A super duper, super busy Friday, which is not bad. I'm excited. It's going to be a busy weekend in general. It's going to go by quick. Go by quick. So here we are, rolling in at 10 minutes after the hour. Put my coffee down. Rolling in at 10 minutes after the hour here on the 27th of April, 2018. Man. So I'm just trying to get stuff situated here. I feel very cramped in here this morning. I don't know why. What's up, Mr. Boo-Boos? What up, Mr. Boo-Boos? Mr. Ranger, he's doing good. He's doing good. Good morning, Mr. Ranger. Good morning, Boo-Boos. Mr. Boo-Boos. Mr. Boo-Boos. Oh, very groovy. Heck yeah. Yeah, I need to get some sort of a tripod, something that handy dandy to use, and all that jazz. Yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog, he likes to snuggle. He likes to snuggle. Of course, you know, he sleeps next to me, well, down by my feet every night. That's his side of the bed. But last night, since the bus was parked a little bit on a hill incline, I didn't pull it up far enough. I kind of had to change position, so I kind of curled up next to Ranger last night. Boo, come up here, come on. Come on up here, Boo-Boo. There's not enough room down here for you right now. Come on, up here, come on. I'll turn the heater down. Yes, come on. Come on. Yeah, Mr. Boo-Boo. I'll turn the heater down. There you go, It's off. Sorry. Mr. Ranger was starting to get a little warm, I think, because he was wanting to go lay down on the ground. Pinky, good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard the old VW bus this morning. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. And hang out with Mr. Ranger Dog and I, and Creepa, and Jackie. Can't forget old Jackie. Jackie's all hanging out in here too this morning. She's got one eye open, barely awake, but she's hanging. She's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Well, bright eye, one eye, and bushy hair. But yeah, my big plans for the weekend is work tomorrow. I'm gonna go watch my friend Misty fly drones after work, and then Sunday I'm gonna go to my mom's, take the lawnmower, mow her lawn, hang out with her for a little bit with Brother James, have some lunch, and then come on back to the big town. Of course, we're driving Brother James's pick-em-up truck. His pick-em-up truck. I do appreciate that. I am very grateful and blessed to have good friends like James and Dorothy in my life. It's crazy because this time last year I was living at the Fantasy Frisbee Farm building disc golf baskets, and a whole nother year later I got a steady job, all that groovy jazz. All right, Creepa, peace out, my friend. Peace be with you. Enjoy your Friday. Have fun, my friend. Have fun. Oh, you had to grab your... Well, I'm glad you made it too, Pinky. I'm glad you made it too. Good coffee. But yeah, that's my big plans. I'll be bringing, like I said, I'll be bringing my own pallet. My pallet, it used to be my dad's. My mom and dad and my brother ran and owned a freight company. Well, they were agents for a freight company, but they owned their own trucks and all that jazz. And they own their own pallet jacks and forklifts and whatnot. So, since I use a pallet jack every day for my job, I'm going to go this weekend and get my dad's pallet jack and bring it back. So, you know, my supervisor, my main boss, I got basically three bosses. I got the main guy, and then I got my supervisor, and then I got my warehouse, my manager. Well, David, the main head honcho that runs the warehouse, he really digs the idea that I'm bringing my dad's pallet jack. You know, like, his dad passed away here a while back too, so he relates to a lot of feelings I have. So it's a really groovy place to work. I dig it. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I was kind of explaining that, in a way, I'm kind of like a universal employee. When I kind of coined the name the other day. Yeah. Same with Brenda. Brenda's kind of like she works there too. A universal employee. I go from pulling parts to stocking to deliveries to general maintenance. You know, so you know I'm a universal employee. It's pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. And also, you know, I was talking to my friend yesterday, and they commented on how I'm lucky to go out and get to check on Mr. Ranger Dog. And I was like, you know, yes, I'm very lucky, but kind of got carte blanche on the place because I get to go out kind of when I want to check on Ranger. I don't go out there and hang out, you know. I go out there, take him out to potty, give him some water, give him a little treat and snack, head back in. So, yeah, and of course, if I'm gone, you know, out on the deliveries for quite a while, James comes out and takes care of Mr. Ranger for me and all that jazz. So, yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog's only going to be getting to hang out in the VW bus while I'm at work. Just probably another month, maybe less than another month, because he's going to have to start hanging out at James and Dorothy's house with Piez and Reagan through the day, because it's going to be way too hot for him to hang out in the bus. So he'll have air conditioning and puppy dogs to play with and a backyard to go out to, because they got little doggy doors. So yeah, he's gonna be a happy puppy dog this summer. He's gonna miss Daddy for the few hours that Daddy's is working, but he's gonna be happy. Oh, I know. When I was at the vet, I forgot to mention. I mentioned the kitty poop to the vet, and the vet laughed about it, and he said nobody really knows why dogs like, you know, kitty poop so much. Don't hurt them. It's not bad for them. So, yeah, a nice place to chill. But yeah, kitty cat poop don't hurt. They sell this stuff that you can add into the kitty's diet, which the cat doesn't taste, but once it goes through the kitty system, it makes the poop bitter. But it was no issue. But yeah, when they have the kitty pooping place, the poopy boxes, in these rooms where they have their own kitty doors to go in and out of if the door is closed. So they'll just close the doors and the kitty cats can go in and out of their little kitty doors to go potty. And I won't have to worry about Mr. Ranger Dog dipping in for a little treat in the kitty poo poo. So here we are, rolling in 20 minutes after the hour. 20 minutes. Here on the 27th of April, 2018. The month is almost over. It's been amazing how quickly this month has flown by. Just amazing. It's been an amazing month, interesting month. It's been a groovy month. But, as always, I'm excited to get my work day started. Because every day is different. Yes, my deliveries kind of are the same, but what I do now is not so much repetitious. Before stocking, that's all I was doing was basically stocking. It's just very repetitious. And now I have a big variety of groovy stuff to do. Big variety. But I'll tell you this, I haven't listened to country music so much in my life until I started driving that truck, because the radio station is stuck on country. Like, I can't figure it out. I can't figure out the radio player in that thing. I haven't really tried, but that's all I get to listen to is country western music. And I'm not complaining about country western music. I kind of like it. There's quite a few songs that I like. I guess what mostly about the country western music is it reminds me a lot of my dad. And there's a lot of dad songs in country western. Just as much as breaking up with your wife and your horse dying and your dog leaving type of music. There's just as much as dad and son music, you know, songs and country music and trucking. It's an interesting culture to listen to. So I'm gonna give me a little bit more coffee. Just a little bit more coffee. Trucking in closer to last cup call, but not quite yet. Oh, I like Conway, and they play all this country western station. They play all classic country, and they play some new stuff, and some of the new stuff is interesting, but it's mostly like, you know, your 90s and older country music. And that's the stuff that I said, like, I listen to and I think of my dad. And oh yeah, Conway, you know, George Jones, George Strait. Like, when I hear Amarillo by Morning by George Strait, that instantly makes me think of my dad. And when I used to travel between California and Oklahoma a lot on Route 66, it just the weirdest stuff that makes your memories work, you know. Well, that's some nice ambiance, that vlogger show. I need to get my laptop fixed so I can officially launch the vlogger show. I haven't really been tackling and thinking about it much because I had a little bit of a goofy issue with the thing, but that's for another story. That's what you was raised up on. A lot of folks are like that. That's just, you know, traditional living, you know. And I think even more so today, Pinky, families need to get back into that type of living, you know, because technology and the chaos of this world, you know, the hatred of this world, the racial divide of this world is starting to, you know, become, you know, a full cup, I guess you can say. Once that full cup is full, what you got to do, man? So I think, you know, a lot of families should go back to that. The Steve Miller records, stuff like that. Oh, I love the Steve Miller band, Jackie. Eagle Eye! Eagle Eye! Good morning! Good morning! Not too late. I got about 7 minutes or so, because I have to leave work for work. I have to be at work at 7:30 today, so I got to leave here about 5 after 7. That means I got to get the bus ready and started by 7:45. So, but I love Steve Miller Band. I've seen the Steve Miller Band. Oh man, I got at least 15 ticket stubs that I've seen the Steve Miller Band. I love Steve Miller Band. I used to have some of my best stories come from a Steve Miller Band show, which I can't. This is a family show, so I can't tell you guys these stories. He was a hippie, huh? Oh, I love the Beatles, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sounds like your pops and I would probably get along, Jackie. Oh, it's not quite over yet. We got about 5 more minutes. About 5 more minutes of most groovy wake up goodness. Oh, trust me, yeah, your dad's still in the. He's probably not like, you know, physically long beard or bell bottoms type of hippie. Like long hair, like I used to be as well. But it's all a state of mind. It's like hippie is a whole genre, a whole, it's the same thing calling like a vlogger, thinking of vloggers like just like Adam the Woo or that, there's a whole, a whole spectrum, a whole circle of grooviness of vloggers out there, that's totally different. And those are hippies, same thing with like hippies. And there are many hippies out there. It's when I used to go to these festivals, it was fun to watch them. Because you'd see the weekend hippies, you'd see the entrepreneurial hippies. I was kind of an entrepreneurial hippie. I was a business hippie, I guess you can say, because I sold tie-dye T-shirts and food. I also sold different foods, like really good edible foods. So yeah, I was like that type of hippie. I didn't go pay. I paid for my festivals, but when I would go vend, I guess you can say, and keep in mind, I would go and vend to these places, and I didn't pay for a vendor's fee or anything like that. I was like, I didn't believe in having to do that stuff, capitalism and whatnot at the time. So I was illegally vending my products, which thousands and thousands of other people were doing, just like I was doing, out walking along the campsites, or the pathways to the concert venues, selling your tie-dye T-shirts, I had Rangers. I carried my products in Ranger's wagon, and that's what I used. That's why I bought that wagon, was to sell my tie-dye stuff in. And capitalism, man, yeah, groovy. I was telling a friend one time, peace, love, and VW grease kind of comes from another saying. When I was on my way to this festival in Missouri, I stopped and got gas, and there was like this total hillbilly. I mean, he wasn't a redneck. He was a total, because this was in the Ozark Mountains, total hillbilly. And he was like, when I was pulling out of there, because we were talking about the VW bus and hanging out, hey, Catfish Jones, just in time for my how I got my peace, love, and VW grease type of story. But this guy was like, he goes, alrighty then, redneck, hillbilly, alrighty then, peace, love, and all that shit. Excuse my French, but that's what he said. Peace, love, and all that shit. It always stuck with me. Peace, love, and all that. But of course, I can't in anything like that. So VW grease just kind of slipped in there because of it's a VW and it's grease. And also my friend Matt Polka, he also likes to say VW grease. So I always would say VW grease or VW grease or Volkswagen grease. So that's how I got the Volkswagen grease. That's how I got it. And Volkswagen grease to me is like, it could be anything, it's the groovy stuff in life, what makes life and life worth living, like Ranger Dog, that's VW grease. You fine folks, VW grease. The feeling I get when I get my paycheck, and I'm on my way to getting financially stable again, VW grease. So it kind of, that kind of came from a whole part of my life, and a memory from my life that always stuck. Yeah, see? Exactly, Jackie, you understand. Disney's your VW grease. Like, I have many VW greases. Disc golf is my VW grease, you know. It's just, grease is the word, you know. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I love you guys so very much. You know, it's been groovy. I hate to say my goodbyes, but I got to make like a tree and split. I got to go to work early, get everything down and ready in the bus. The groovy thing about living in this thing, I can have it fired up and ready to go in 5 minutes. So that's the bus life. So until I see you fine folks tonight for my Type 2 daily vlog, you know, it's a little vlog, little snippets, little daily snippets of my life. You know, it comes out every day, every evening. Stay tuned for that groovy stuff, you know, that VW grease. And then of course tomorrow, some groovy kind coffee talk from right here in the old VW bus. I don't know, I might go to the truck stop tonight. I got a free shower, so might as well go take me a shower, yo. It's not that I stink or anything, you know. Trust me on that. But yeah, I don't know. That's, my life is just floating on in the breeze, like, you know. All right, from Mr. Ranger Dog and I, as always, be kind to one another, love one another, be grateful. Just be grateful for every moment of the day, because you don't know. We don't really know. Peace. Peace, love, and Volkswagen grease, my friends. I love you guys.